Hello, and thanks for joining me. Just a reminder that your practice doesn't have to be really long to be potent. So even if we can carve out a little bit of time to move and breathe, then we get so much benefit in medicine from that. So thanks for joining me for this short and spicy vinyasa flow from Modrako. Let's start in child's pose. That doesn't sound very spicy, does it? Well, we're gonna get moving from there. Arms long to begin. Let's bring the knees together. This gives a little bit of curve in the low back. 3 rounds of breath. And breathe, imagine your rib cage expanding on an inhale in 360 degrees, left, right, back, front. And then exhale, everything coming down. Twice more like that. Inhale, big, wide. And exhale, release. Inhale, big, wide. Come to the fingertips now. And exhale, release. This inhale, tuck the chin to the chest, around the back as you roll forward into tabletop. Tuck the toes, press into the ground, up and back, downward facing dog. So we're in here early. Wiggle the hips. Put the weight into each hand, into each foot, kind of one at a time. Get some movement around. And then walk the feet up towards the hands. 3 times. Inhale, halfway lift. So the hands can stay on the ground, lengthen the spine, or bring the hands to the shins. Exhale, fold forward. Knees can be as bent as you'd like. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Again. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees, set the hips low. Reach the arms forward and lift up into chair pose. Squeeze the legs towards one another. Biceps by the ears, and turn slightly the palms in. Sink a little bit lower, open the heart, and then press down through the feet to lift up, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, hands to heart center. Notice how just that added a lot of heat. Press the hand into hand. Tadasana pose. Mountain pose. Press down through the feet, lift up through the crown of the head. Inhale, reaching up through the spine. Exhale, let the shoulder blades, the tailbone, the heels all be heavy. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, pour forward, lead with the heart. Step back with the right foot. Back knee comes down. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, plant the hands, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave forward plank pose. And exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, or all the way down to the ground. Inhale, high or low cobra or upward facing dog, your choice. And exhale, downward facing dog, however you'd like to get there. Inhale, step forward, so gaze forward, step in between the hands. Blocks are great here, underneath the hands. Back knee plants. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, plant the hands, step forward as you fold. Inhale, bend the knees, and let's come up into chair pose. So we're switching it up a little bit. Exhale, sink here. Inhale, press down into the feet, lift all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. There's a little play on a salutation. Other side, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold all the way down. Step back with the left foot. That's all in an exhale. Inhale brings you up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave forward plank pose, your choice. How to get there, chaturanga, high-low cobra. Inhale, high-low cobra, that's what I meant there. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gaze in between the hands. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Back knee plants. Lift the arms up. Exhale, hands plant. forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, sink down into chair pose. Inhale, lift all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, fold forward. This time staying Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step or jump back into Chaturanga or all the way down to the ground. So your choice how to get there. High-low cobra or upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. One round of breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Reach through the inner thigh. Spread the toes really wide. And exhale, step in between the hands. The back heel is going to come down, and we're going to move up into warrior one. So before you come up, plant the back heel down. Begin to gaze forward, lift the heart forward, and then press down through the feet as you lift up. So don't swing the arms back, but actually reach forward, press down to lift up so the energy comes from below. Warrior one. Really pressing back through the back heel and then pulling back on the right hip crease. Tailbone can be heavy. I like to think about my pubic bone as if it could curl up towards my belly button. Tends to help me. It's a little bit of a weird cue. Couple more rounds of breath here, really feeling into warrior one. There's lots of things happening here. The back heel may not go down, and that's totally fine. It's just going in that direction. One more inhale here. Exhale, the legs stay as they are, and we're gonna wave the hands back into arrowhead as the torso shifts forward. So the heart, crown of the head are reaching in one direction. The hands are reaching back towards the back heel. This feels really nice in my calf. Inhale, warrior one. So only the torso is moving here. And exhale, arrowhead. Left hand to the left hip, right hand to the block or in front of the right foot. We're coming into Ardha Chandrasana. So step forward, plant the hand, lift the left leg up. Begin to open. Gaze can be up or down. Maybe the left arm comes up. And then our transition is going to be to Skandasana. So we're going to bend the standing leg, reach the toes towards the back of the mat. As they plant, we kind of swoop the arms to the back of the mat, Skandasana. It can be high or low Skandasana, your choice. Press down through the back foot. We're coming up into warrior two. Press down, lift up, switch the feet, warrior two. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, plant the hands down. And big step up, left foot meets the right, forward fold. Bend the knees down. Inhale, lift the arms up, chair pose. Slight internal rotation of the arms. Exhale, sink the hips lower. And inhale, press down, lift up, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump or step back into Chaturanga or all the way down to the ground. Your vinyasa, however you'd like. You can also just step back into downward facing dog and we'll meet there. Let's do this on the other side. So inhale, left leg lifts. Lift through the inner thigh, spread the toes, and then step in between the thumbs on an exhale. The back foot steps in just a little bit. It's a little bit of a shorter stance. Plant the back heel down, foot at 45 degrees. Bend in the front foot. Really press through the back foot. Press down through both feet to lift up, warrior one. It's a little micro adjustments here. Pull back on the left outer left hip crease. Pull forward slightly on the right hip bone. Sink the feet, sink the hips down, and really direct energy into the back foot. The tailbone would be a little bit heavy as the front pubic bone pulls up. Arms lift. Lots of nuance here. This is a challenging pose. Exhale, arrowhead. So the legs stay the same. The heart comes forward as the hands go back. So really feeling this reaching, pulling in opposite directions. Again, inhale, lift up. And exhale, arrowhead. And then a right hand to the hip, left hand forward, moving into Ardha Chandrasana. So press down through the left foot to lift up through the right leg. Really strong through both feet. Maybe the top arm opens. And then from here, we're gonna move into Skandasana. So big bend in the standing leg. Reach back with the other toes and swoop to the back of the mat. Skandasana. Press down through the right foot to lift up. Switch the feet, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Big side body stretch. And exhale, come all the way down. Big step up. Right foot meets the left, forward fold. Bend in the knees. Inhale, lift up, chair pose. And exhale, sink the hips down. Inhale, press down, lift up, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, hands to heart center and all the way through as you come down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Once more, step or jump back, however you'd like to get there, or just meet in downward facing dog. And now we're going to go through this again, but we'll go through more with breath, yeah? So you know where we're going. Inhale, lift the right leg up, lift through the inner thigh, and exhale, step in between the hands. The back heel plants, press down, lift up, warrior one. Exhale, arrowhead. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, arrowhead. And inhale, Ardha Chandrasana, step forward, press down, lift up. Stay for a full round of breath. One more inhale. And we move on the exhale into Skandasana. So bend the standing leg, swoop towards the back of the mat. Inhale, press down, lift up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, wave the hands down, switching this up now. Side plank, left hand plants, right leg comes on top of the left. Maybe tree pose, maybe it goes straight up, your option. One more inhale here. And then wild thing, wherever you are, take the right foot and take it off the side of the mat. I like to bend my knees down a little bit to open heart, open chest. Big inhale. And exhale, begin to turn. Bend the knee up, up, up. We're gonna step towards the right corner of the mat. So big step up towards the front of the mat. The back knee can plant. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. One round of breath in. And full breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts, reach through the inner thigh. Exhale, step forward. Plant the back foot, warrior one. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, arrowhead, leading with the heart. Inhale, press and lift. Exhale, arrowhead. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana, step forward, press and lift. Exhale. Full inhale. And exhale, Skandasana. So big transition to the back of the mat. Inhale, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Exhale, plant the hands, this time side plank on the right hand. Yeah, so any variation here. Into Wild Thing. The foot plants behind. Maybe bend the knees first and then press up and open. Reach the hand towards the top of the mat. We'll take this big transition. It really helps to reach the top hand. The left foot comes towards the top of the mat. Back knee plants. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. And exhale, hands plant. This time, big step up. Right foot meets the left. Forward fold. Inhale, one last chair pose. Bend the knees down. Lift the heart up. Exhale, sink the hips. Inhale, press down, lift all the way up, Ardha Chandrasana. And this time, let's take the hands together, maybe in Kali Mudra. Come up onto the toes. So really long here. Squeeze the legs together. And we'll come down into a little ball. Maybe you can stay up on the toes. Really helps to bring the knees together, the legs together, press the hands together, and come down. Spread the knees, reach forward as the hips reach back. We're gonna slowly come into boat pose. So options here, I'm just reaching towards the toes, but pulling forward with the heart. Steady breath. And slowly reach for the outsides of the feet. We're gonna roll back into happy baby. So this transition here, really rounding the back as you rolled it. Happy baby. Kick up into the feet. Press the sacrum down onto the ground. Lift up the low back just slightly. This will make this more active for you. And bring the soles of the feet together. Lay the legs down, Supta Baddha Konasana. If this doesn't feel excellent, then you can bring the knees together and the feet wide. This is an option as well. So either one of these, one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. 3 rounds of breath. Feeling, really noticing the vibration, sensation in the body from this little bit of spicy movement. Feeling endorphins, the body saying thank you, or maybe what was that? And regardless of what happened or what didn't happen, thank yourself for showing up to explore with yourself, with your body, with your breath. And I'll actually leave you from this position right here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you again on your mat. And bowing out from Morocco, I will see you next time. Namaste.